My name is Albert Dominic Capozzi. Any given day, back east in a courthouse, you'll find a Capozzi running around there representing somebody or being represented by an attorney. That's for darn sure. Judicial law, family law, criminal law. Doesn't make a difference. Been there, done that. My own experience is myself. That's what makes me the perfect administrative liaison. I've been on the other side of the fence when you're going after companies, looking for documentation, looking for proof to discredit them. On the same token, I also know what a company needs to protect themselves. And it all comes down to, I had an epiphany, you see. I learned to locate from two of the finest locators in the state here, Louisiana, Derek Keeley and Tyler Bruno. They don't get enough credit for what they can do. But see, locating wasn't just locating cut fiber cables, gas, electric, copper cables. What it was to me, an administrative sense, is I'm locating liabilities. And it dawned on me that this has got to be the most remarkable tool that you could possibly have. And why no one's taking advantage of it, and they should be, was beyond me. As administrative liaison, I was like, what? And I'll explain it to you. Here we have 7 poles that these people have to go out and locate, okay? This is a company, they put in the telephone poles, they got 7 of them to go do. They're given the blueprints, they're given the plats, as they're always done, and they sit there for about 25, 35 minutes in a truck trying to figure out which pole to go to first, okay, and where they're located. Now, no matter what you pull on them plats, it doesn't tell you the hazards or the dangers. It's something that's there that you have to point out and look and see for yourself, but it doesn't say, hey, watch out for this. So, being of that mindset of a legal liaison, here's what I did. I kind of flipped the script a little bit for myself and for them. I took those plats and I took those blueprints and I converted them over to a locator's plat, is what I call it. And what I did was, they have an actual picture of each and every pole that they've got to go and replace. They actually got an idea of exactly the utilities involved in that line, all the hazards, all the safety issues that need to be involved, what utilities are on what pole, what company, and all in geographical order. So what that meant is that when they got this on Sunday, come Monday, they hit the ground running, you see. They didn't have to sit there and sort it out and figure out where they're going. They knew where they were going. It saved time, it saved money. On the other hand, once again now, it protected the people that are working. They knew all the hazards and all the cautions in the area. Now let's take it up a notch. This company right here came out of Texas. I needed to go locate the job for them. I got the blueprints, I got the plots, I know everything's going. I translate them once again. I go ahead and I get satellite imagery of the job, each and every corner of that area that they're going to work out, what lines are there, what peds that these lines are coming out of, all your cautions and hazards, your electrical lines, your gas lines that are out there, where's the best place to stage, and also you'll get a notation on each and every one of them, like this right here, warning you of the hazards. In other words, stage your equipment, assure that there's no pedestrian traffic. You got everything you have to know about this job, even in the easements and estimated depths of lines. That is a blanket. Do you understand that? So I told this company, make sure you give this to each and every one of your employees, because that means you advise them all the hazards and all the issues on that job, where the lines are at, the gas, the electric lines, where's the best place to stay. They know everything there is to know about that job. He sat around and said, look, I drank coffee, I already knew where I was going to set up at. Okay, so you see, this locator's plat is definitely a good tool, an excellent tool. Now, comes time for me to build my database. My database, I'll have all your MSDSs. You got gas, you got diesel, you got oil, whatever you got in the shop, you're going to have an MSDS in my database. I'm going to have your procedures for emergency shutdown, your mandatory PPE requirements. Every PPE requirement you have on your job in your company will be in this database, okay? First aid, you're going to have the emergency first aid, outfit, field dressing first aid, respiratory, CPR. It's all going to be in this database. It's a massive database related to your company and whatever you do. Now we're going to continue building this database to I'm going to have all your equipment. Whatever heavy equipment this company has, it's going to be listed here. It's got a description, the safety and safety tips on each piece of equipment, the advisories, what your policies and procedures, if you have it. It's going to have all these manuals assigned to it. If you have spotters out there, you're using an excavation company and you don't have an in-house training program, big mistake. You could be, I'm telling you, big mistake. You could be held liable. We're going to have the head protection, hard hats. Now, we all know sometimes people have certain colors and it goes by certain levels of administration, but that gives you issues on the hat. Now we're going to go to our toolbox. This is my baby here. In this database, we got our toolbox. We have our ladders. We have the proper way to lift, carrying things, crane operation, first aid. We got, once again, tips on preventing accidents in the workplace, respiratory business, you name it, we got it in this. And also we have a letter that says right to refuse work of dangerous situations. Do you see what I did? I covered these top 10. But these top 10 OSHA violations, I overlapped. There's no hole, there's no crack, there's no way they can come between this. And what do you mean they, or come at you? I'm going to show you.